Kuumbalifers, Prince here to help motivate you out of depression so you can start living a happy life today. If you are battling depression, have anxiety, or just need some weekly inspiration, then this is the channel for you. Subscribe right now, comment, and even if you don't like the video, give me the thumbs down and tell me why. This conversation has to be started. Now, over the past few weeks, I've had a complete paradigm shift. Most of my adult life, I believe that everyone can control their mind. Everyone. So it's led me to have unempathetic relationships with my past girlfriends or my last marriages or friendships or families because I didn't understand why everyone can't control their mind. It just doesn't make sense. I can control my mind, so you just have to drown out these thoughts, control them with affirmations, and you should be good. If you ask all the different employees I've managed over the years, they'll tell you, Prince, your positivity is unrealistic. You know, I'm always preaching to them positive thoughts and happy thoughts, and you got this, which is great. It's motivating, but unfortunately, until you are taught how to control your thoughts and your mind, then me just preaching this to you doesn't help you. So I listen to all the great motivational speakers, like the Tony Robbins, you have the Gary Vee, and even listen to the guy Rob Dial. All right, listen to something he was saying last week where he was talking about your mind is just like, any other body part. So if your hand was there and it was going crazy, you would know it's going crazy. So you're going to address that problem and stop it and find out how to fix the problem. Your brain, the negative thoughts, are the exact same way. If you have those negative thoughts coming in, you have to find out how to drown them out and eliminate them so you can start living a happy life. Absolutely correct for a very small percentage of the population because very few people know how to conquer their mind. So what do you do? What do you tell the person that's sitting at home, crawled in bed, calling into work, canceling their obligations, not hanging out with their friends or talking to anyone anymore because they're in a deep, deep depression? You just say to them, get out of depression? Stop the negative thoughts? No, that's not how it works. Now, I've been interviewing people for a couple weeks now, which helped my paradigm shift. I've been talking to people who actually are depressed, people who take medicine, people who actually see psychiatrists. And it's actually helped me on this journey to where I'm at right now. And understanding that not everyone can control their mind. So what to do? Reach out. The number one thing to do is reach out. You cannot hold it in. Talk to a friend, talk to a family member, talk to a coworker, talk to someone. The very first step of battling depression is venting, is talking about it, is reaching out to someone. Now, once you've passed that first step, you have to find out if you have severe anxiety, severe depression, you need to see a doctor. Go see a doctor, find out if you have a chemical imbalance. It's not your fault. It is not your fault. It is okay. And we have resources and we have what it takes to help you. Maybe you need some medicine. Get on some medicine. It's okay. Now, unfortunately, in the Black community, we're taught growing up, you don't need to go see a psychiatrist. You don't need to take medicine for yourself. Look what I went through growing up. Look what we had to do to get here. You don't need this. You don't need that. You don't need a doctor. You can get over it. Get over it. Well, unfortunately, that unempathetic attitude is destroying a lot of families. So what they do, they drown it out in drugs and alcohol instead of dealing with the actual problem, dealing with the actual root of the problem, and then we have destructive and toxic families where you're reaching out and you're just, being mean to your family members or being mean to your friends because you're bottling all these thoughts and anger. It's not healthy. So it is okay to see a doctor. It is okay to need help. And it is okay to be angry. But it's absolutely not okay to bottle it in until you explode. This has to stop, and we have to do something about it. Now, if you absolutely have nobody to talk to, nobody to talk to, right here I'm putting at the bottom is going to be suicide hotline. Please call. Absolutely do not hold it in. Reach out and please call the number. We have this guy Kid in Lyons High School last week, Chicago, killed himself. My prayers go out to his family. I am so sorry. We had the kid in Australia. I believe there's a gay kid who killed himself. My prayers goes out to the family. I am so sorry. We need to address this issue, and we need to give people the motivation to reach out to people and talk about it instead of holding in. Unfortunately, we have a society that's so unempathetic and so self-centered that we can't show any acts of kindness. So this week, I challenge you, knowing that millions of people are walking around brokenhearted, I challenge you to one act of kindness. Whether if you're in high school and you go sit with someone different in high school, go sit with them for lunch. Whether you're in the workforce and you actually have a lunch area, go sit with someone different at lunch. Talk to your coworkers, smile, be nice to someone, smile at someone on the street, ask them how they're doing. Stop being so empathetic, because there are a lot of broken people, and it could take one act of kindness, only one, to actually help someone and save someone's life. Like I've said before in the beginning of the video, subscribe, and then besides that, push that little bell button so you're gonna know when my videos come out every single week. My goal is either gonna be Fridays, so you can go into the weekend and read, we can comment, we can discuss, we can talk about these things, and then we can actually do something about the problem. See you next week.
I've got some issues that nobody can see, and all